go. Texas versus Ohio State, a rematch of that Cotton Bowl semifinal playoff collision where the Buckeyes survived. Both replacing a lot of stars from those teams. Both expect to contend for a championship this season. Welcome, the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Longhorns will kick this away to start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Well, Texas and Ohio State, the last time a part of college football history, of course, that classic collision in the Cotton Bowl. Jack Sawyer with the strip sack and scoop and score. The decisive play in an unforgettable football game.
Yeah, one of those big games that you can remember, maybe 2 or 3 plays being the difference in the game. You mentioned a play by Jack Sawyer, of course, at the end of the first half. The screen pass to Trevion Henderson that looked like Ohio State was just trying to not turn the ball over. High percentage throw, ends up going for a touchdown. So the Buckeyes made the plays when they had to be able to get out of there with a win. And anytime you put these two teams on the field together, a ton of NFL talent and athletic ability. Let's see how this one plays out.
Early adversity here. They face a 3rd down on the opening possession. Back to throw. It's Sayan. Pressure is coming. The receiver makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Makes a quick catch. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
And that is a quarterback's best friend. Opportunity to find that open tight end. He takes a big hit, but holds on to the football to show that strength and awareness for a nice first down.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Movement here from the tight end. Takes off in a bootleg. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. You make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Buckeyes are in the red zone. Back in motion now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Donaldson. Got to showcase his spin move, but dropped quickly after just a short gain.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll try the right side on the toss. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's third down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. To throw, it's Sayan. He's got it right near the end zone. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
If that cornerback's going to have outside leverage on third down, he's basically giving you the quick slant. Good read and a nice throw for the first.
The Buckeyes trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Quick throw, the catch is made. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The shotgun running play call. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Running out of time in the pocket. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Manning. The receiver grabs it. They get him down to wrap up the first period of play.
Ohio State 7, Texas 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's an out route. The catch made. Breaks into the clear. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Brought down quickly at the 14, but the offense is in the red zone.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable, but it is 3rd and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Close to the tight end. Touchdown, Longhorns. They cap the drive with 6 points. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. First play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer. Also, the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. The back's got it. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs, and we're seeing another one right here.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket, using his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Looking for some space. It's Peoples. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Second down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Not able to connect. Incomplete. Important second down play coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Peoples. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient 3rd down offense. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And he's got it. No problem.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Manning. On the run here, lets it go. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's good as he throws it. The pass is intercepted. He could go. Crosses the 10. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. He's in the clear. Now here he goes. At the 30. Past the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Sayin. That's reeled in. It's Smith. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Peoples. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback dropping back. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. It's Sayin. And here comes a deep shot. And it's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Throwing in the rain can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here, the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there and coming up with that big interception.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made on the out route. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Catch made down inside the 20. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. They're going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. It'll be a 33-yard attempt here. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. First play of the second half to keep it on the ground. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
To the air, it's Manning. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Longhorns keep the football on the move. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to throw. It's Manning. A quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. First and goal, handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. Quarterback drops back. Touchdown, Longhorns, as they put 6 more on the board.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. A handoff to the back. Across the 30. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
So quickly all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. They can't stop him. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Makes the grab. It's Thurman. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but a pick will set up the offense at the 35.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that.
He's in the clear. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
That's the end of the third quarter. Texas 24, Ohio State 10.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. And there's the handoff. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on 3rd down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. To throw, it's Manning. Quick throw to the left side. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Touchdown, Texas. They connect for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
31, Ohio State 10.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Play action here on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's looking deep again. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, Chris, the struggles continue for this quarterback in this offense, just not quite able to find a rhythm. Now we got a 4th down. You're down multiple scores, and the time is really becoming a factor.
Oh, they've got him. A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Now here he goes. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whatever we feel like doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here in a lopsided victory. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback will take a knee. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And it's a kneel down. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. After another score to punctuate this offensive performance, they'll just kick it away and let the defense close it out. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff to the single back. He's in the clear. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can...
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
On first down, it's play action. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain moves the ball to the 15-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Caught in the backfield. It's Donaldson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. To the air. It's Sayin. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust is going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
Number 42, set to kick it away.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
you.